Hey there everyone, Stephanie back with you this month to share the first half of my February Project Life album. If this is the first time you've seen my Project Life video here at Studio Calico, I'm doing something a little bit different this year, and I am approaching Project Life on a monthly basis, but I'm using various sized albums and page protectors and trying to use up all my kits and goodies and stuff. So last month my album was about 6.5 by 8, which is a great size. So for February, I wanted to change it up a little bit and wanted to go a little bit smaller. And so I decided to go with the 4 by 4 We Are Memory Keepers. This is the gold album. I've had this in my stash for a while, and I thought it went perfect for Valentine's Day. But pretty much this book was inspired by the 2 by 2 transparent cards from the February Project Life, the CERT Project Life kits. I wasn't really sure when I started this size how it would work out for my Project Life book, if I could make it feel different than just a regular mini album, but it totally works, and it reminds me, doing this album reminded me how Project Life really is whatever you want to make it. Project Life is keeping up with your daily memories and photos, and it can be in any size, any color, any format. And this book is so fun. I might end up with 2 by the end of February. As you can see, it's already kind of full, but I'm just going to walk you through my February album. I started the book with a Hello February journaling card from the Project Life kit, the February Project Life kit, and I just trimmed it down to size so it would fit into my album and wouldn't hang over too much. I backed it with a little bit of pattern paper and added one of the Project Life cards that I typed up some of our February favorites, and then just clipped it here with a fun little paper clip. Then I took the stamp from the Project Life kit and I just stamped it all over a piece of vellum using that little fox, cute little fox in the love. And then I cut it out so it kind of kept the edges looking like a pattern paper, so it wasn't so uniform, just a little bit more random. For the next bit, I dug into some of the other February kits and add-ons, and used some of the gold foam, Dear Lizzie gold foam stickers. And I trimmed out a piece of transparency and then just laid my letters right over that, so it is an overlay for my photo. I like to use as much of my supplies as I can, so it's always fun to dip into the rest of your stash. So there's a 5 by 5 photo there, and that's the same size as the transparency. Added one of the little heart stickers, chipboard heart stickers, on the back of that photo, just so it wasn't blank. Here's another journaling card. I trimmed off a little bit from the bottom, added some stamping and one of the little tabs, and stitched around the edge. This is from an add-on. I like having all these extra little bits kind of poking out at the top. So these little tabs are super fun. Backed it with a little bit of pattern paper. On this side is another piece of pattern paper and some vellum, and then a little banner from the Project Life kit. And here I did a full spread photo of my son and my daughter. We did a little Valentine's Day party, and I got them to take some cute little pictures for me afterwards. So I made this photo, it's probably like, I can't remember, 8 by maybe 4, 3.5 or so, and I cropped it to that size, and then I cropped it in half in Photoshop, and then saved each side individually and printed them on a 4 by 6 piece of paper, just because that's what I had available, and that was the easiest way, I think, to crop and do these middle spread photos. On the back, I just typed a little journaling and added another heart sticker just to go along with those photos. This is the these are the transparent little days of the week cards that I just love. I fell in love with. Marcy made these, and they are just so awesome. I wish I had 500,000 of these. So I did a spread like this that you had probably seen in the creative team gallery this past month using this kit, and I ended up ordering an extra Project Life kit mainly just for these little fun little tabs. So here I just took photos from each day of the week and just put them alongside the photo. You could totally add more. Like if you have these, you could do all photos from one day, or journaling, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Sunday, and then I used the now here at the bottom. And as you can see, I stitched them onto a piece of white cardstock because they were slipping around a little bit in these pockets, and I wanted them to be nice and clean like that. And then here I took some journaling cards in one of the 4x4 page protectors, and then I just sewed down along the side of the journaling card and then trimmed off the excess. So then I have these smaller little cards in the album. So that's just one of the journaling cards from the February kit. And then I love the morning and the night cards, and so I just decided to pair them with a photo of the morning and then a photo of the evening. So cute. I love that. And then on the back I just added another journaling card and wrote some of our favorites right now, kind of to go along with the photos. Just another journaling card. I added this one instead of using a page protector, just punched holes and added it right into the book. I think this makes for fun little bits and pieces in the book, and not everything is in plastic. I think it makes it just a little different effect. And then to go along with that card, some books of my daughters, books for myself, and then I used the book review card, also from the Project Life kit, to kind of talk about this book that I'm reading right now. And backed it with some pattern paper, and as you can see, I stitched a tab onto the edge of that. Another 4-slot page protector, and I left some transparent elements, the hearts, and then the little plus sign right there, just for a little peekaboo effect. Just added some alpha on a photo there. Another journaling card, I trimmed it off, and instead of punching 2 holes, I just punched 1 hole. I think it makes it fun, a little kind of like a tag in an album. This is Groundhog's Day. Our groundhog in our city is called Sir Walter Raleigh instead of Sir Walter Raleigh. So we went to see him, and I added the thickers onto a piece of transparency. And then 2 photos from that day right here in a page protector. And then we colored one of the little things, the little groundhogs that we colored, and they gave out this Groundhog Day song, so added that just right in, and then added a tag, some stamping, and then just some little journaling about that. And that's one of the fun things I think about doing Project Life in this style. So these little pages, after I printed my pictures and I had all these extra little bits, I just created these and added them right in the book. I didn't have to worry about trying to make it match other photos or another spread. Sometimes I think I had spent too much time getting the aesthetics correct, making it match or pulling colors, which is so fun to do in Project Life. But sometimes I felt like it took away from the process. I spent too much time worrying about that. So like I just wrote my journaling and printed my photos, and then I had all these fun pages just to add right into the book. Some more journaling on the back of that. This is a business size page, a business card size page protector, and it comes in an 8.5 by 11, and I just needed 2. So this is just about a doctor's appointment that my husband had, so I added that in there. This is one of the Love Transparency circles from the scrapbook main kit, and I stitched that into the pocket. A photo of my son and my daughter, and I just backed up some pattern paper. A tag, and I used a little flare right there, just extra little bits and pieces. And then here, another journaling card that I backed with some pattern paper and wrote some little notes on there. And kind of the same thing you saw in the beginning with the transparency. Use some of those gold Dear Lizzie foam words. Added on a piece of transparency with the same size photo, about 5 by 5. And then I just followed it with a picture of my craft room, a big mess, but still fun to see, and did it across 2 pages, so it's a spread in the middle. I did some stamping on the back side on a piece of pattern paper, and then here I just stapled a B in there for our last name. This is kind of the end of the book, so you'll see I just have a couple I've popped things in, but I haven't actually added the stories in yet. But this is, I wanted to show you this. This is a card that my mother-in-law sent us, and I really wanted to include it, but I wanted to be able to see the card, and I didn't want to punch holes. You could always adhere it back to back, like I did in a January Project Life album last month. But for this one, I took a page protector, I think it was 6 by 12 maybe, and I slipped my card in, and as you can see, maybe, I stitched around all sides, and then I trimmed off the extras. And then you can, oh wait, you can open up and see, so I trimmed off the top and I trimmed off the sides, and then you can open up and see the fun letter without having to lose part of the card with holes or something like that. And then that's about it. I have a couple more photos that I've popped in here, but I haven't done anything with them quite yet, but I'm sure I will finish it up shortly. So this is a look at my February book. I really love this size. Again, it reminds me of how easy Project Life can be and how you can literally make it work to any size or any photos or pretty much anything you have. As long as you can print out photos, you can pop them in pretty much any book. It just is, this is a really fun size. So if you're thinking about venturing to 4x4, just give it a try, and I'm sure that you will love it. Okay, thanks so much guys. If you have any questions, just let me know.